Okay, it's another beautiful Saturday morning. I'm here with the guys, Garrett, Mr. Andrew Brock, and Mr. Andrew Scott.
That was gold! That was gold!
No, we just talked briefly about putting down some general guidelines about stuff to cover during videos.
So all of our tournament.
And I said maybe we should make a list.
Maybe we should inform Garrett next time too, and he can help.
Nah, not really.
Not a good idea?
We like Garrett to be spontaneous. That's when you're at your best, man. Especially when it comes to driving behind a very slow car.
Hey, we would have been on time if it wasn't for you. Getting a coffee with
Okay, I'm gonna start filming.
I thought you
already are filming. I can see the red lights.
There's no red light on.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is.
I'm trying to drive, don't distract me.
This sounds like random footage of stuff. Okay, we're heading down to Brantford, Ontario to Taylor Sinstadt's tournament called the Grand River. And what time is it right now? We're probably
15 minutes after 8. We're
quarter after 8. We got to get there by 9:30 at the latest, so
good.
We've got an hour and a quarter to get there. So we got 4 games to play. Garrett, what are you bringing today? 500-point armies. Using the Throne of Skulls army bonuses.
Well, I'm using an army that already has an army list bonus right into the book, so nothing special there.
Are you going to keep it secret? Keep it safe? You don't want to share your army list with us?
I haven't decided what army I'm taking yet.
You brought more than one army with you. What are your choices that are available?
Mirkwood Rangers.
Okay.
And a Mumuk.
Just by itself? Just a Mumuk? That's it?
No, there's extra guys. I gotta see what the terrain layout's like and then I'll decide.
Get out of here.
If it's...
You just really don't want to tell your army because you don't want Drew to know what you're taking.
Exactly.
Okay, we're done with you. Okay, Andrew, what are you taking?
I am taking Mordor. Surprise, surprise. Doing the Barad-dûr army list bonus. I just want to see rolling plus what plus.
So basically, you're taking the dirtiest army list bonus that's available, and you're going with that one.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
+1 to wound if you outnumber the guy in fight. So I take it you're taking a massive board.
No, not actually. It's 39 models. It's not a massive board.
Well, 500 points, 39 models is fairly decent.
Yeah, I think so.
3 warbands. I hope I'm going the right way because our navigator is distracted.
Well, you take the 403 to Hamilton.
Stay on the highway. That's all you have to do. Don't turn off the highway.
Yeah. That's
Who's your leader?
The Witch King.
The Witch King on Fellbeast?
No,
not with 39 models.
No, it's the Witch King on Fellbeast, an Orc Captain, a Shaman, Shelob, and then 35 Orcs with spears, shields, and 10 bows.
Shelob's not an orc.
No, Shelob is not, but surprisingly, she's
like,
in the Barad-dûr army list.
dirty broken, so it belongs in the list, right?
Exactly.
I think I'm going to decide my list right now. Mirkwood Rangers.
I thought you were going to do that regardless.
And also because we have the gem mission, Shelob is probably an excellent choice for that mission.
She's ridiculous for that mission.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Give it to a 6 wound bottle. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Andrew Brock. Mr. Andrew Scott.
Team Andrew!
What will you be taking? And sorry, I have to like contort myself to try to get you on camera, so hopefully you are right now.
I'm playing Isengard. I've got Ugluk as the leader, Mahern as shaman, and then a bunch of berserkers and ferals and scouts and all that. It's gonna be good.
Any crossbows?
Yeah, I've got 8 crossbows and pikes.
Vrasku?
No.
No Vrasku?
No Vrasku.
So how many? How many models? You said a mixture.
I have 29 models.
29 models.
It's not 39, but I try.
I have an orc, man. It's a 6-point model.
So sorry, you had
so much better.
You had Ugluk and a shaman and any other characters?
Mahur.
And Mahur. Okay. Any marauders?
Yeah, 5.
5? sounds good. Pretty solid list.
It's a tasty list.
It's not a huge list, not really spam. Typical sort of Urukai list with mixture of stuff. How many berserkers?
10.
Oh, that's pretty heavy duty.
God, that hurts a lot.
Yeah.
There you go.
Any ferals or no?
3 ferals.
Oh my God.
That is actually pretty
You tell
solid.
me my list is busted. That's ridiculous.
You have Shelob, shut up.
pretty fair. That's Shelob. Shelob only has one attack, but she doesn't charge.
All right, well, sounds like a solid list. So Urukai list and a Mordor list. And as for myself, I am going to play Minas Tirith today. Taking an army that I got probably half of it in a trade, I don't know, maybe 3 years ago. I've added a bunch of stuff to it myself over the last few years. But yeah, I am taking a 39 model Minas Tirith Horde with Faramir with heavy armor and bow, because that's the guy that I've painted. Baragond and Sirion. And then it's basically a mixture of troops with nothing mounted. So I got lots of warriors, a banner, some Citadel Guard with bows, couple Citadel Guard with spear, 3 Fountain Court, 3 Osgiliath veterans, again, because this is the stuff that I have painted. Yeah, so trying to go for that bonus of +1 courage and see where that takes me.
I appreciate you only using 3 Fountain Court Guard, not exceeding the 4 that's in the books. Really appreciate that.
What do you mean exceeding the 4 that's in the book?
That's only 4? There's only ever
Oh, in the
4?
story. Oh.
Yeah. Where everyone brings like
I'm
30
really not
of
sure.
them.
Not sure.
Yeah.
I'm using 3 because I have 3.
I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. Fluff points.
It's not intended as a noble gesture of any kind. It's
Come on,
just
man.
that's what I have. So.
There's got to be more than 4 unions and stuff like that. They can't work 24 hours a day.
Not it's 20. It's 4. It's a.
Yeah, if there's 4 on duty, it's got to be in there. It must be like 12, so they could have shifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on shifts, and I go bust them all out all at once.
Okay, Garrett, are you still don't want to tell us what your army is? Are you being all secret squirrel about it, or what?
No, it's
Being a negative Nancy.
I'm playing Army of Thror.
Army of Thror.
Lies you tell.
Okay, so you probably have the
Lies you
smallest army in the car.
Yep.
Well, what was yours, Andrew?
29.
Not yours, the other Andrew.
His was 29. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mine's 39.
It's confusing when there's more
I
than
know.
one.
It's like an Andrew convention in
We
this
can't.
car.
We have hashtag don't let Andrews win this time, not just Andrew.
So what's in your army of Thror, Garrett?
Well, it's led by the whole reason to take the list,
Thror.
with his 6-inch banner, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is very good rule.
He's leading 6 Grimhammers, 6 Warriors of Erebor with Spear and Shield, and then I have Young Thorn Oakenshield with the Oakenshield, leading 5 Grimhammers, 6 Erebor Warriors with Spear and Shield, and a Warrior of Erebor with Shield and Banner. So
is that 2 full warbands, 26 models?
it is.
Basically half Grimhammers, half Erebor Warriors
Yeah.
with shield and spear.
I went with the extra banner. I know it's a little bit of points, but I couldn't really fit another hero in without losing a bunch of guys, so plus this way I can split my warbands up and have a banner in both. Yeah.
Okay, now the most important thing for consideration right now is that, of course, this guy stopped for coffee and food, and are you gonna stop so that like we can get coffee and tea and
No time. Just gotta go straight.
Shut up.
Oh no, we'll definitely be stopping.
All right, well, that's it. We will come back in a little while when we are at the tournament. It is a convention that we're going to. It'll probably be a small convention. Never been to it before. It's called Council Fires in Brantford, Ontario. So it'll be good to go there. I think there'll be a few people from my games club there as well, Newmarket Games Club. So we'll see how many of them actually made it out as well, not just for the Hobbit tournament, but for whatever else. And we will see you later. Okay, we're here at the Grand River tournament. Round 1 has just started, and behind me you can see some of the players. And right here we got 2 tables to set up. The first mission that we're playing is Fog of War, where you have to secretly write down a whole bunch of your objectives and try to achieve those throughout the tournament. So I'm not sure how many people we have here. It looks like maybe about 16 people, something like that. And we actually have a couple more latecomers who are heading here still, who are going to be a little bit late for the first round. So either they'll miss the first round or end up playing each other, which is what happens when you show up late, unfortunately. Okay, so we'll be back after the first round and let you know how we all did in our games. I'm playing over here against Sean. He has High Elves with 24, what does he got? 2 warbands. He's got the Twins, Aristor, and 2 full warbands of Elves. Yeah, so we'll be back.
Do you want me to hold it for you?
No, I'm good. Okay, we're just starting round 2. Results for round 1. I managed to win my game 1-0. Andrew Brock won his game, not sure of the score. Andrew Scott won his game 9-0, I believe. And Garrett lost his game against Ronan. So we're starting round 2. And I'm playing Will, and I think he has Moria Goblins. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll come back after game 2.
Hi guys!
And that is Taylor.
We are at the halfway point of the tournament. Some of our stuff is over there. Quite a nice little event going on. There's Sean. And it's Don. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. So far, 2 games. I have picked up 1 victory point.
Wow. But surprisingly, you have 1 win.
I did manage to win that game.
Excellently done. Andrew Scott, who's also with us, lost his first game. Won his first game, lost his second. And that's him over there on the far side. And as for myself, there we go, sorry. I won my first game, lost my second. Could have gone better, but I played a very tough opponent. And some dice didn't go my way, and some dice for him didn't go his way. Overall, a lot of fun. And lastly, Garrett is kicking around here somewhere, and he went 1-1 as well. So we're unfortunately in the loser's bracket, but who knows? We'll see what the rest of the tournament brings. Game 3 has been called. I'm playing against Andrew and Don. Domination, and you were playing against?
I am playing Thomas Stinson.
Thomas Stinson, so Dwarves. Durin's Folk versus, I guess, Minas Tirith. Curious to see who Garrett's playing against, but we'll come back with a status update in a bit.
All right. Okay, the tournament's over, and Taylor is just going to do the wrap-up here.
First off, I want to give a big thanks out to Council Fires for hosting us. So,
check out this.
For prize support, there was
Everybody's packing up now, but that's the thing.
Pulp Figures and 6 Squared Studios gave us prize support all the way. So we got some door prizes and those sorts of things. But now we're to the actual prizes for the day. So first, I'm going to do Wooden Spoon. Is Rodrigo. You've got the Wooden Spoon. Attaboy! Which also includes a $15 Games Workshop gift card. So there's that.
Nice.
So, congratulations. There you go. There's the receipt for that.
One of the best prizes I ever got was a Wooden Spoon award, bud.
Yeah. Secondly, we have Best Painted is going to Justin. He was able to get $25 from 6 square studio for some of their terrain and that sort of thing. So congratulations. Thank you. So thank you for their prizes.
Best painted for his Rohan army.
Rohan army, yes. Yeah. Third place goes to Chris O'Reilly.
Woo!
So Chris got $30 for GW. So yeah,
More Sons of Europe!
and second place goes to Ben Benedict, and you got $40 for Games Workshop. So there you go. And then first place goes to Joseph Hanley, who got $20 for Games Workshop and also a whole starter set of Flint and Feather, which is made by Crucible Trash.
Way to go, Joe!
Hope to see you all out at the next event, which is Council of the Wise.
Yep.
Yes.
November 4th.
November 4th, and that's Derek's event in Kitchener, Waterloo. So 2 weeks away. So thank you for all coming out and have a good one.
Thank you, Taylor. Okay, we're here in the car on our way back home, and it's getting dark. We all just ate our lovely Swiss chalet dinner. So just a wrap up of the day. Drew, what were the missions of the 4 games today?
Fog of War, Hold Ground, Domination, and Lords of Battle, all in that order.
All right, and how did you make out on the day?
2 and 2, unfortunately.
2 wins, 2 losses.
Yes, tried out the new Barad-dûr Army List bonus, and I thought I'd do a little spin on it and put Shelob in at 500 points. Probably not the best approach. She is a little expensive at the 500 point level, and she really has to be doing work for you to maximize the benefits.
And you had 35 orcs, an orc captain, orc shaman, and the Witch King with 312.
311 2.
311 2. You went 2 and 2. Who did you lose to? What armies?
I lost to Joseph Hanlon, who brought a Reaver / Watcher of Karna Harad Umbar army. Lots of 2 attacks, fight 4, fight 5.
And he went on to win the tournament.
Win the tournament.
And
then Andrew Barbazan, who had a Iron Guard spam dwarf army. So
really?
yeah.
So lots of 2 attack models got you.
Lots of 2 attack models got me. It's a tough one.
All right. So 2 and 2 is
not usually
a rare
powerful.
record for you. You were at 500. Wow.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Everyone has a bad turn.
In the back corner, barely visible.
Yeah.
Andrew, how did you make out?
Not great. I went 1 and 3, but I usually go 1 and 3, so it's the usual. I played Isengard. I made quite a few players that if I didn't, I could have won. But you know.
And you played the other Andrew here and lost that game.
Yep.
You played me in the last game and lost that game. And what were your other 2 opponents?
Justin Bertrand and Chris O'Reilly.
Double roll
lost. Yeah, lost to Chris and beat Justin.
And Chris came in 3rd overall.
Yes.
In the event, and my game with you was Lords of Battle.
Yeah.
And you were up against my 39 model Ministerius. And I think I outshot you, and then when we
killing berserkers left and right.
Yeah, when we had combat, I outnumbered them pretty heavy.
Oh, fun.
All right, right on. Garrett.
Yep.
How'd you make out?
Lost. I didn't get wooden spoon though.
You didn't get wooden spoon. So what was your record?
You're filming me.
Yeah, we're filming all this talking that's happening right now.
That's actual filming. Yeah.
I played 4 games like everybody else. My first game was against a young player named Ronan and
Goblin spam.
Goblin Town. It was like 60 something. I managed to break him and he did not break me. But I still lost because he killed his secret hero, which I only had 1 of, which was Thorin, and I lost my secret hero, which was
This
Thorin.
was Fog of War mission, so you had
Yeah.
secret objectives, yeah.
So I lost that one 9-3. Second game was I what was it? What was the mission?
Hold ground.
Oh, hold ground. Actually, won hold ground, which is good. I won based on breaking him. We had the exact same number of models within 6 inches, so we tied.
I'm trying to remember who that was because you were right beside me
It's
on
Tyler.
that game.
Tyler.
Okay, yeah,
Berserker.
right. Berserker, or Urkai, rather, yeah.
So he, that was my only win, and I won on breaking him. But we tied the primary objective. Third game was against Tom, with his dwarves. So his dwarves on dwarves, in domination, which was rough. He managed to win that. He had a couple dwarf warriors with bows on the back objectives, and he ended up. Yeah, we didn't break each other. He just had more objectives than I did. And then my last game was against Travis, and I lost that one off of the first combat of the game when I rolled terrible with my leader and lost 2 wounds.
And did not win hero combat.
Yeah, I did not really. Yeah, I lost 2 wounds on Thror in the first combat of the game.
That's
with
right.
the Defense 9 model.
Brutal.
Against goblins. But yeah, I went 1 win, 3 losses. It was fun, but I think that list needs to be larger in number to make work. I'm still playing around with it.
Yeah, that was one of the first times you played it, right?
I need to add some guys with just shields and axe instead of having Grimhammers and spear shield guys to balance it out.
All right.
I find the 500 point level is a level we don't often play at. So it's interesting to see, like.
Yeah, we used to when we started the league. You saw more 500 point tournaments, but now it's
7.
now it's mostly 600, 700,
7, and 8.
Yeah.
I like 5 though.
Yeah.
I think it's a good one.
Okay. As for myself, I went 3 wins and 1 loss. My 1 loss was in game 2, which was whole ground to Will. He had Moria. That was a tough game. It was a very close game, and it ended up sort of timing out. And both of us were still trying to get to the middle, and he just outnumbered me in the middle with the goblins. Might have won that one if it had went longer, but it's very difficult to tell in that situation. Game 1, I played Sean, and I ended up winning 1-0 because I got a wound on the model on his side that I was trying to kill. It was a bow shot. It was one of the twins, and he managed to fail both of his fate rolls. So I actually won that game 1-0. And then who else did I play? I played young Andrew here in the last game, and that was my best game of the tournament. I won 8-0 in that one, and that was mostly due to shooting. That was Lords of Battle. And what was the second last game?
Second last game was
Domination.
I played Thomas Stinson and his dwarves, and again, very close game. I ended up winning that on the last turn, 4-3. And so I went 3-1, and I think there were 3 people with a 3-1 record, and Chris ended up coming in 3rd place. I think tiebreaker was probably victory points, and I had very low victory point total. And I think Andrew Barbazan probably came 4th, and I imagine that I came 5th, I guess, out of 18 people. Not too bad, not too bad. But it was another really good tournament.
This tournament also had a very unique special rule in that we got to use the Throne of Skulls army list bonuses.
Yeah, that was fun.
So we all took advantage of that. And what was everyone's thoughts with their bonuses?
I get mine all the time, so it didn't matter.
Well, yours is yours is a Hobbit army,
it's right? Out of the there and back again.
Yeah, so there's it wasn't new for you, but you were saying earlier how good that rule is for that army,
list,
right?
It's very good.
6-inch banner for free on your character.
A lot of fights in my games were won because of that ability.
Yeah, that like having a 6-inch diameter
Yeah.
or
Well,
6-inch radius.
I even had a second banner to hit the side that he wasn't on, or
9
the
inches of banner.
like the outlying models that had kind of moved away from him. It was really good.
Yeah.
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 I took the Mordor Barad-dûr special rule. Didn't utilize it as well as I could have because I had Shelob, didn't have a lot of models, but let me tell you, it can be really, really dirty. Wounding defense 6 models with strength 3 orcs on 5s is quite nice, and at one point I compelled a King's Champion out of its safety net, swarmed it with 5 orcs, and proceeded to kill it from full life to dead.
King's Champion?
Yes. The
Wow.
King's Champion, yes.
Wow.
With just orcs, piercing, striking, and wounding on 4s.
What about you, Andrew? How did you find the what is it?
Isengard.
Don't test until 66%.
Yeah. I found it was good. Like it made a difference, but most of the time when I was below 50%, I was losing anyways. So it didn't bring me back, but I can see the situations where it would win you a game.
Yeah, it's one of those bonuses that help you not lose as fast. There's a few like that in the Throne of Skulls list, and generally I think they're not as good as the ones that are actually giving you an advantage. I played the Minas Tirith with the I didn't use
courage.
Gandalf the White, so I was just going with the +1 courage. I was figuring that for charging terror causing models or fighting off specters and all that, and didn't really come into play. And the only I think the only thing that I had to test against terror to charge was the Warg Marauders.
Yes.
That was about it, right? And it did help a lot there, and I did kill I think 3 of them, but yeah.
I feel like at the lower point level you won't see that a lot. At the higher point level, when you see the big monsters, it'll come in huge.
Yeah, well, you're talking about 100+ point monsters generally, and you just don't see a lot of those in a 500 point tournament, right? So.
I see the combo of a +1 courage plus like a hornblower, courage 5 on standard Minister. Very good.
All right, so that's another tournament in the books.
In the books, yeah.
And we got another one coming up in 2 weeks, which I think is like pretty unusual for our group here.
Yeah, usually it's 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, so we will be back again at the Council of the Wise.
Council of the Wise, that's right.
All right. Okay, so that's us signing out.
A little wiser.
All right. Hey, we're back.
Everybody
Drew,
laugh at Garrett's expense.
That's staying in, that's staying in.
Okay, Drew, you made a very good comment, at least I think it was you, and we were talking about the Throne of Skulls bonuses. And actually, who won the tournament?
The 2 people who did not bring a Throne of Skulls bonus.
Yeah.
2 people, we had our first place person and our second place person did not run Throne of Skulls bonuses or pure faction lists. The first place guy ran Arnor and Gondor, and the second place guy ran Harad and Umbar. So, yeah.
So those army list bonuses were not able to make up the deficit on
Garrett,
the advantage of taking a mixed list.
Right. I think it's also the fact that people are trying to use the lists for the first time.
Yeah.
And they kind of don't know what the sweet spot is.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that gets better over time, you know.
And I wonder if at 500 points, some of the army list bonuses, it just didn't fall into that sweet spot. It needs to be higher point value, maybe.
I feel like that, yeah.
Yeah, mine definitely.
I was also feeling that some of the lists, army list bonuses, really are lean towards a specific build. And if you're not bringing that build, don't bring that army list bonus. You know, don't go
like I'm not a fan of the ones that are dependent on a specific character being taken in order to get the one. Yeah. Like Army of Thror being an exception, I think, and
he's a phenomenal character.
Yeah.
I think, like the Barad-dûr list, I mean, yeah, Shelob's in the list, but you're better off just hoarding out your models and having black Numenorians as your frontline guys, and a couple of ring wraiths sitting back to set up transfixes, because that list really shines in character assassinations, where orcs are wounding big defense 7, defense 8 heroes on 4s and 5s.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Like, it becomes really scary, but that's pretty much it.
Okay, that's it. Just wanted to come back with that last little observation on the army list bonuses.
Yeah.
Okay, so this time signing out.
Blip blip.